David and Goliath
by Benjamin Wagnell.
Now David was the son of Jesse from Bethlehem, and he had 8 sons.
Jesse's 3 older sons followed Saul to war.
But David returned from Saul in order to care for his father's sheep in Bethlehem. One day Jesse said to his son David,
"Take this food to your brothers and see how they are doing."
When David arrived at the camp, the army was going out to do battle. He ran to the battlefront and he asked how his brothers were doing. While David was speaking with his brothers, he heard the champion Goliath say, "I defy Israel's troops today. Give me a man so we can fight each other." When all the men of Israel heard and saw Goliath, they retreated from his presence and were very afraid. When David heard Goliath, he said,
"I'll fight Goliath."
So Saul gave David his own armor and his sword. But David said to Saul,
"I can't even walk in this armor."
So he took the armor off. David took his staff and picked out 5 smooth stones from the stream. David said to Goliath,
"You come against me with sword and spear, but I come against you in the name of the Lord of hosts."
So David reached into his bag, took out a stone, and slung it at Goliath. The stone soared into the air and sank deeply into Goliath's forehead, and he fell down with his face to the ground. When the Philistines saw that their champion was dead, they ran away with fear. The Israelites chased the Philistines away and won the battle.
Picked up and dusted off their swords, vowed to set the captive free, and not let Satan have one more. What if the church, for heaven's sake, finally stepped up to the plate, took a stand upon God's promise, and stood